Well, hello everybody and welcome to another speed build. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. I upload new speed builds every week and it's mostly fantasy or fairy tale themed stuff, so if that sounds like your thing, definitely hit the subscribe button and press the bell next to it, and also make sure to give this video a like if you like what you see. So, this time I'm bringing you another shell challenge, and this one is by SunnyCreations, or SunnyCreations YT, I believe it is on Instagram, and she made this gorgeous shell challenge that I definitely wanted to join, and she also made a video where she builds her shell and also makes a fully furnished and complete build out of it. So I will definitely link the video and her socials down below, and if you don't know her, she's a doll. Definitely check her channels and her Instagram account out. She is very great at building and she's just a sweetheart, so yeah, definitely do so if you haven't already. So anyway, the rules of this challenge are, obviously she gave us the shell, so that's why I started with the shell being already there. And the rules are, we can change the wall height, we can use the tool mod, which I'm so grateful for, and we can add floor plans, fences, foundations and platforms, and also add additional buildings that don't touch the original shell. And yeah, no basements and no touching the existing walls. So those are the rules, and I definitely added another building, but you will see that later on. So as you saw before, I initially started this build with a different color scheme than the one you see right now. I was initially going for more like a wooden kind of color scheme, more brownish, but well, my idea was from the beginning that I wanted this to be like a flower cottage. So I wanted it to be surrounded by flowers everywhere, and then I kind of, when I started putting down the wallpaper and everything just looked so dark and not very floral, so I decided to change that up quite a bit, and I decided to go for this pastel-y, very colorful color scheme. So I used these wallpapers that are probably base game, and they have, it's I think all just the same one, and it has several different swatches, and I used pink, green, yellow and blue on the exterior. So every kind of well, there's several different like rooms that are attached to the main part of the shell, so every one of those has a different color, and yeah, I did that and I was quite happy with it, and I used these beautiful colors probably from Strangerville, and they also went perfectly with the color scheme because I had these swatches. And what I'm doing right here is I am placing a waterfall, or two waterfalls. They're both from Discover University, and I don't know why, but I just wanted there to be a big luscious area in the back of the house, so I decided to go with waterfalls. But you will see that later on. Now we're already in the inside of the build, and as always, I'm starting off with the kitchen. I don't know why I always do that, but I tend to start with the kitchen. I don't know, maybe it's because it's easy. Well, for the interior also, I went for the same color scheme. So I used the wallpapers from, I don't remember, I'm so sorry, I'm so bad at this, but they are these floral wallpapers that come in these pastel-y swatches. And also I used the new ones from the Paranormal Stuff Pack, but only on the upper floor. So for the kitchen I went with green, obviously. And yeah, I used the beautiful green kitchen from, I think it's from Parenthood. And yeah, just everything green basically. And you will see that in the whole build that I put flowers and plants everywhere. Like everywhere I could, I placed flowers, and plants, and just yeah, I wanted to resemble the exterior on the interior as good as I could. So yeah, I did that. And also I cluttered it up quite a bit because well, usually I build different things. This is not like my usual kind of build that I put out, but for this kind of, it's a family home, quite traditional. And for this family home, I wanted it to look very lived in and very, well, like, you know, there's people living there and there's a lot going on. It's a family of 4 or 5 if you count the dog, which I always do. So it's a family of 5, and yeah, so it's definitely cluttered up quite a bit. And this is the dining room, and it's blue. And I use these gorgeous chairs that they just have the perfect blue swatch, I think. And they're just beautiful with a wooden, like, what's the lean, and these, I don't know what's that called in English, kind of rattan thing to sit on. And yeah, and I use this cabinet or vanity or what that is called from the Paranormal Stuff Pack, which is so gorgeous. And also I used a lot of these hanging plants from the Paranormal Stuff Pack that we have in every room, because, and actually you will see that later on, or maybe you won't, you will see that if you download this build, that I had to change a couple things because when I play tested it, not everything worked, mainly because of the plants. Because, well, the ones that we place on the floor, they tend to be quite big. They have a quite big space around them that the Sims can access. For what reason, I don't know, but that's the way it is. And they were just too spacious, and either I had to size them down at least twice, or I use these hanging plants because they kind of work pretty well. The Sims usually don't get bothered by them, and they can pass easily even if it's a very small area. So yeah, you will see that a lot, me using these kind of hanging plants. And this is kind of like the office, but it's more like a hobby room where there's some knitting stuff, and there's a bookshelf, and there is a computer, and everything you basically need to be creative or to I don't know, to work maybe. But also I have this for painting, this easel. Oh gosh, I always forget that word. And yeah, I wanted it to be more like a hobby room, because I figured it's not really a family where the parents would be like working in a like home office, or I don't know. I imagine them to be more like creative people, or maybe the mother being like a florist, or yeah, something like that. So yeah, that's basically that. That room was orange or kind of peach colored, and now we have the living room, which is pink. And I love this blush kind of pink color, and this worked pretty well too. The coloring actually was not very difficult, because I always like to sort items by color anyways. So actually I find this to be pretty easy if you work on a specific color scheme, because well, you don't have to search through everything, because the items are already listed in the color that you're looking for. But I notice actually that sometimes an item that I know is there in a specific swatch will not show up, because I don't know why actually. Some items aren't going to be listed, or maybe they are listed in a different swatch, which is from the game, is more considered to be the color that you're searching for. I don't know, but that's kind of annoying sometimes. But yeah, that's the living room already done. And now we're upstairs, and this is the parents' bedroom, which is blue. And I used this beautiful bed from Cats and Dogs. I used a lot of Cats and Dogs items also, I think. And here were some parts where I had to change the plans because they were just too big. I mean, just look at it. The parents couldn't get to the bed. And it's not like there is space, you know, but oh well. Yeah, there's not much to say to that room. It's just a bedroom, and they have an ensuite bathroom, which I did not show because it's just a bathroom, and they have a washing machine and a dryer in there, so you can definitely do laundry in this build. And this is the kids' bedroom. Actually, it's a toddler's bedroom. I thought there would be a toddler and a teen living here, so this is the toddler's bedroom, and it's quite pink. I know, I tend to gravitate towards little girls. I don't know why. But yeah, I cluttered that up quite a bit, and I put this little rat in there because I know she's a toddler and she cannot like handle it yet, but she will grow up, and yeah, I thought it's nice to have her have a little pet. And yeah, this is the teens' bedroom, and I know I used the bed from Discover University, which is not it's not suitable for teens, and I did change that up. I used the normal one from Discover University, which is exactly the same swatch. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's not really, I didn't change anything else, basically just the bed, and so yeah, everything's functional. I play tested it as I said before. And this is kind of like a very messy, typical teens bedroom with some Star Wars items, and I thought it's kind of like a sports interested kind of kid. And yeah, there you go. That's the interior already done. And the children actually have a bathroom as well, so there's 3 bathrooms in total, or 2 bathrooms and 1 powder room, which is downstairs, but obviously I did not show you that because it's quite repetitive. So here we are working on the waterfall area, and I used these rocks from the debug catalog, and they are from base game. And they're not quite as beautiful or well made as some of the other rocks that we have, for example from the Journey to a 2-pack or from Realm of Magic, but the color just worked better. I did not want the rocks to be so dark, so I used those. And I added this pond because obviously the border needs to go somewhere. And there I already started with placing flowers. So I covered everything with flowers except for the areas, except for the house, obviously. Or actually I did. You will see that later on. But yeah, I put flowers everywhere, and that took quite some time. Let me tell you, it was quite a journey. But yeah, most of the flowers are from the debug catalog, and some are from just base game. And this is the area I was talking about earlier. This is kind of like another room that I added, which is more like a little patio or something like that, which is covered, and there are just some bikes, the flower arranging table, and a foosball table. So that's already it for this video, guys. I'm just adding some flowers on the exterior and decorating the patio in the back, adding some lights, and then we're done. And I very much hope that you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun creating this flower cottage, and thank you so much to Sunny for hosting this challenge. I very much hope you liked my build. Definitely check her out. And if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!